So, like, what do you think you would sell the whole shit shebang for?
I know I got $3.5 million sitting in these cars.
What the hell is that?
Well, there's definitely more weird stuff downtown. You just wait.
Go until he quit finding and ended up doing a frame up.
Do you want to sell them all? Do you want me to send an auction company up here that's doing this other one for me and sell all this shit? I mean, do you want the mother clean?
Well,
Give me the VIN Garage.
Well, it is the lightning round, and this guy has a car collection. Brian, how many cars do you have?
We probably got about 150.
How many of them run?
Oh, I would say probably 10%.
Are they yours, or did you inherit them?
They're a friend of ours, and he inherited them from his dad. His dad was me and my buddy. The dad was our friend, and he passed away.
Hey, guys, I got to go. Y'all finish the radio show. I'm heading to go see Brian right now.
Car Force One's going to work again. We're heading to Arkansas to go look at cars that I don't even know what it is, to tell you the truth. I really don't. This sounds stupid, but I got a phone call on the radio on Saturday from a guy that said he inherited 150 cars. He said 10% of them run. I was busy. I threw it to one of my right-hand guys, Mike Thompson, and said, you know these old crazy cars, get with him, get me a list, tell me if it's worth going to look at and try to buy them. He called me back and said it's worth going to look at, trying to buy them. So we're going to look at them and trying to buy them. I know it's a bunch of left-handed queer cars. Like weird, this ain't Chevelles and 69 Camaros. This is a bunch of hard stuff that's hard to sell. It'll be hard to buy. The good thing is he inherited it, so he's not all emotionally attached. And there's a lot of shit that isn't running. I'm gonna go into this looking to buy the cars that run, and we'll auction off the ones that don't from the location. Somebody's got to get down with the pigs and slop around in the mud. And that somebody is me. And since we have left-handed queer stuff, I'm bringing my left-handed queer guitar player that's straight. I mean, you're not, are you gay or are you straight? I never asked.
I'm straight.
He's straight, everybody. But he likes queer cars. And he will be my scene eye dog on this left-handed weird stuff. Have you even seen the cars that we're doing?
I have no idea what we're going to see.
Dude, it's so weird. I didn't even ask what they were. I've got a list on my email. When we sit down, I'm going to pull it down. I'll go over it with you. We'll figure out what the hell it is.
All right.
Arkansas. You'd figure it a bunch of redneck shit in Arkansas, not a bunch of, you'll know all this, Tommy. This is your bag. This is a sample of like the 150. 1968 Lotus Elan, 1954 Austin Healey 100, 57 Turner 803, don't know what that is, 70 Datsun Ferrari GTO replica, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
I've done that several times.
Yeah.
86 Ferrari 328 GTS, 57 Eldorado Caddy, 80 Monta Mirage, 36 Ford Truck, 58 Ford T-Bird, 61 Wood runabout boat restored, a GT40 early kit car, a Ford GT30 kit car, some Porsche 911, some Porsche Boxster, a VW pickup, a Pantera that has GTS flares, a Mercury Mercure. Wasn't that from the 80s?
XR4 Ti. Is that what? Yeah. Yeah, it's a Ford Sierra. They sold in the U.S.
Such a dork. Glad we have him with us. Some Camaro, some Mustang, and some MG. We will be adding 100 more cars once he sees what's all there. So the kid doesn't even know what he's got either.
That's crazy.
We got 100 cars. There's got to be some cars that are valuable. I don't know. There's going to be a bunch of
The
junk.
Lotus Elan's pretty cool. TVRs are pretty.
Cool and valuable are two different things.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just saw that the Lamborghini that we sold for $1.3 million, the SVJ, is arbitrating for bad miles, like an odometer discrepancy from some Lamborghini forum. They claim that this VIN number has an odometer problem, so we're having to stop the presses, drag it over to Lamborghini, do a beta test, which is where they measure the turns on the transmission against the odometer and see what's going on. It's always something in this world. That's why y'all watch this channel, because this shit is dramatic. That's why my wife's sick of it, because it's dramatic. And that's why my kids don't want to do it, is because it's dramatic. They've watched me for all these years and all the struggles. And they're like, why would I do that to myself? I'm like, because if you do it right, you can make a good living. but I guess they'd just rather watch me make a good living and pay them. Let's get to Arkansas, boys and girls. Kick her in the tail, Earl. Let's roll. Hey, Brian. Are you the one that called in Saturday?
Yes, sir. It's good
And
to
it's
meet you.
4 days later, here we are.
Yeah.
What radio station you listen on?
Local, it's a 100.3 The Edge.
Where am I? Am I in, what station is that? Are we in Little Rock area?
Yeah, Little Rock area.
Okay.
Yeah, Little Rock's, what, 30 miles?
Oh, okay, cool.
Come here much?
I've never been to this airport. I come to Little Rock a couple times a year. We've got an office over, I forgot what city. It's over by Car Dealership Row. There's a Gimme the VIN office over there.
Well, I just hope this isn't a waste of your time. But we've got some odds.
We were defining the word queer, and because I'm calling these queer cars. Now, queer doesn't have to be homosexual.
I know.
It's odd and abnormal.
Yeah.
And these are some queer cars.
Yes, they are. I heard the commercials.
Yep, there's a lot of them.
GimmeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
And then one day, our local 100.3 The Edge, and a Saturday morning, I heard y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all go to the Ragged Edge on topics.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like,
these are my kind of guys.
yep, this is what I want to listen to. So,
I've been doing it 20 years.
have you really? So the cars, the collection, guy that owns the shop, Bryant, a customer, he was just a strange guy that would come in with the oddest cars and say, here, make this run. Say, okay. Then one day we went out there to his warehouse and we were like, you're kidding me. All these TVRs and just these weird off the wall. And
Queer left-handed shit.
Yeah. But every car, he couldn't tell you that that's a 1959 Austin Healey. He would first tell you the story of why he bought that car, and there was always some kind of
Connection.
yes.
Yeah, they all do that. All these guys. I mean, I could draw a picture of this guy by just seeing that collection of cars. This guy named Addie Gill. Oh, and he had money. He had money,
Yeah.
money, like big money. So that oddity we're talking about gets into some heavy, weird shit. Tanks. He's a Jewish guy and hates Germany. And he bought all this German Nazi shit. I mean, you ought to watch that one. He's got a Jay Leno-ish kind of collection. Your buddy met the guy from him bringing him service work.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he shows up with the 1957 Cadillac Eldorado, and he wants me to convert it, the brakes.
Was he married?
He was, but his wife died probably, don't quote me on this, like 5 years ago. And when she died, he just lost it. He has this, the boy is Jeremy, and it's really his stepson. And Jeremy runs Mike's business.
Mike is the deceased seller?
Yes. We didn't hear from Mike for several
Did
weeks.
he get real weird, like where he started stinking and stuff?
He always did. Even when he wasn't weird. He was just that type of person.
Right. How long ago did he die?
Under 2 years ago. Before we get there, and y'all see Jeremy, me and Brian understand your business.
Sure. Does Jeremy?
No.
Old cars don't get worth less. They get worth more.
Jeremy is going to the internet and he's looking.
I know what they're going for, and a lot of those in there are, you could crank up and drive to Barrett.
It's like the Ferrari, the 328 GTS.
Yeah.
I need to take the engine out and I need to put a new timing belt on it.
Oh, goddamn.
But everything's there. We have a GT40, the one that Ford authorized to be reproduced. We have one of those. We have a Pantera.
A real Pantera?
A real one. But they need to be redone. And that's what we had. It took us forever to make Jeremy understand.
He needed to take one and go redo it for real and pay real rates and then see what it costs and watch him puke, and then he can understand what he's got.
You're going to spend $100,000 to have a $50,000 car when you're done.
Right.
These cars are for people like Mike.
Yeah, and those guys aren't everywhere. Like, what does he want for that Ferrari, do you know?
Jeremy has no clue.
Okay. Well, I can put them all on the money. I know exactly what a lot of
That's what...
You know, and a couple of real lefties, I can call Mike and say, what's this thing worth in this condition, and he'll know.
So at this shop, what we really do is build rock crawlers.
All right. The real redneck in you comes out.
Yeah.
I'm Brian.
John Wolfe, good to see you.
John, pleased to meet you.
You too.
So the tick marks that I have out here are the ones that are here.
Okay.
All of these others, I went out to the farm this morning and got pictures, which I've just sent to Mike.
Okay.
And those are the ones that I know about as far as the VIN numbers and all that kind of stuff.
Where did he gather this stuff from?
Everywhere.
Yeah. What is it? What am I looking at here?
That's a 05 Mustang. We're doing a body transplant from a 67 Mustang.
Okay.
57 Turner, the Lotus Elan, and the Austin Healey 100 series.
And these run?
The red one does for sure. We have not messed with these two yet.
I was supposed to do that one this week, but I'm a horrible employee.
The Turner, I'll have Mike figure it out. That's why I put Mike on this job, is because he knows a lot of this intricate weirdo stuff. Oh, there's the boat. That's a little different than what I thought. So it's not an inboard, it's outboard. What brand is it? Anybody know?
It's a Ravo or Revo, however, it's right there on the side, Raveau.
Gotcha. Did you do a lot of work for this guy?
I had, 3 projects for him at one
Oh,
time.
yeah.
He's probably been a customer of mine for 20 years, maybe
least,
18
yeah.
or so, a long time, I don't know. And so we'd have 2 or 3 things of his at one time, working on them, and he would change his mind in the middle, like some people do.
What motor's in it?
It's a 240Z kit car,
Okay.
so it's all 240 except for the fiberglass on the outside.
Was it a kit car, or did they redo one and add to it? One of the lines look a touch off to me.
Well, they probably are, because see, this is the factory 240 doors,
Right.
and the factory 240
Roof.
hood and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So yeah.
Because the ones I've had are fiberglass.
Oh yeah. No, this is you could theoretically take the shell off of this and put the 240 back on
Yeah.
there. So it's still.
But they make a shell that looks just like the GTO. Mm-hmm. And okay, now I'm glad I looked at it.
So you've seen a real GTO before?
Well, I've seen real GTOs and I've seen real fake GTOs, meaning like the fake GTOs that look like GTOs. Like this one is resembling
Yeah.
a GTO.
It's just a fun driver is
Yeah,
what that's
right.
for. It's not a.
I'd love to see a real one.
If you go to Barrett Jackson, they're there, or RM. That's cool. Hell, that's the coolest thing here.
That's one of the things
You do one of those right, you've got something.
we were doing that one right.
Yeah, when you do those right, you have got you
Mike
something.
passed on us.
Now, they're expensive. This old Jag.
So I was researching on that car. To test it, you're supposed to pick it up in the middle
Yeah?
and see if it flexes, and that tells you if the wood frame is rotted. There's
So is
nothing
that
back.
one of his too?
Yeah,
No.
we sold that.
Okay. What'd you get for it?
3,500, I think.
That's my favorite out here.
This is what that fella has 18 of.
It's just so impractical. Like I said, me and you couldn't drive it.
Well, these cars are classy. Do you know if it runs?
I don't know about that. When he passed away, he had, and I was wrong about the number. I don't know if I told you this. He had 193, and he threw away 30 or 40 of them. The son did, because they were just literally scrap
Trash.
metal. And so, he's had 100 cars dumped on him. So we just haven't, had time to go through everything.
I don't even know what year this is.
36
I was gonna say 40.
or 35.
Were they doing the same body style in 40? I don't even remember. Those undesirables. These are, when you resto mod that truck, you can still do it right. It brings something.
So this is a Lotus open wheel, and it's actually from GRD in England.
Did he ever run it? Or do you
Oh
know?
yeah, he drove it.
All right. Yeah, because it looks like it's not, dilapidated at all. One of the first exotic cars I ever bought was this in black, and it was in 1996.
The 328?
GTS, same car. I gave 30 grand for it and wholesaled it for 32 and a half, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get rich. Is it free spinning right now? The valve's open? I mean,
I don't know.
You messed with it?
We got it here, and in fact, it was already in the trailer when we went and picked it up. We haven't drug it out.
So if we open the back, it's just showing that it's already been started?
I get defensive because people like you say, well, what about this one? I'm like, we got 100 cars dumped on us, and it's.
I'm just trying to figure out how to value it.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah, I got to think worst case.
Oh yeah, sure.
So what did you see that's pulled off?
It's just the covers. Only the covers are off. I'm sure they were diagnosing it, and when it turned over, they realized, or tried to turn it over. I think the belt's still on it.
If it was 30 years from now and we were uncovering this, we'd be like, ooh. What years? Like 85, 87,
86
86. Yeah. Are these his trailers?
with cars in them.
And what the hell is that? Something out of a TV show?
That is a Manta Mirage. that he bought at an auction, obviously in Kissimmee, in 24, and he has driven the heck out of it. It was supposed to be a McLaren copy, is what I understand.
But I don't think the McLaren had the back end like that, did it?
No, and I don't know. Like I said, that's just they were trying to copy it, is what I understand.
They put some Dodge taillights in it.
I was going to say like a trailer is what it looked like to me, but I guess that's.
Yes, that's a Manta. Pretty cool. I've never thought about going to the Tractor Supply to pick up taillights for my collector car. Did this old boy enjoy his whiskey?
I don't think he drank very much. I think he was just in his own.
He had enough imagination without it.
Well, I mean, like everyone has their own way of doing things.
Right.
But I can't imagine 3 miles.
I hear you.
Like, I mean, I would have to say, I would have to put some miles on it just because I got it.
Is there any way it broke after he drove it 3 miles? He put it up?
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't be a smart ass.
No, I don't think so. He didn't have any rhyme or reason to his thought process on any of it. Mm-hmm. There's definitely more weird stuff downtown. You just wait.
This is a pretty cool car.
It'd be a fun driver. It's not slick, but if you wanted something to go to Sonic and
It's a good 80s resto mod. This was done in the 80s or 90s.
And if you want to drive it to the car show, it's perfect.
Let's go to the next stop. Hey, I'm John Wolfe.
I'm Jeremy.
Good to see you.
What was your name again? I'm sorry.
John Wolfe. John Clay Wolfe.
Is that a real Shelby?
No, it's going to be a
Copy.
Okay.
It's going to be a real Shelby when we're done with it.
Shelby parts and stuff to put on it, but it's not original. No, that thing would be crazy. That's going to be a GT350 Shelby, and then that's going to be Eleanor.
Which one was going to be Eleanor?
This one.
All right. That ain't an Eleanor. That's a roller that you want to make into an Eleanor. But it ain't been Eleanored yet. So there's no reason to call it an Eleanor. Did he have a crew working on building these cars?
He was just a collector. Mm-hmm. At one time, we did have a paint body guy here painting this stuff, and he had he bought all these lifts from another guy, and he was bringing in his customers and really just using this as a place and working on his on the side,
He told me y'all have a pretty killer business.
We make some real efficient grinding machines. Yeah, that's what's.
You turn it into raw stone or you do powder?
Oh, powder. We put 1/4 inch, gravel in there to be dust when it comes out the other side.
What's the powder do at the end? What's it applied to?
Whatever they want.
Concrete
We
or
ground
cement?
everything from chicken crap to gold ore. So, I mean, it's everything in between. Our biggest customer uses it in all the Boise Cascade International Paper, all the main paper plants in the United States that are taking trees down to paper, not the recycle plants. They grind up the stuff that didn't make the grade so they don't have to pay waste management to throw it away.
Okay.
So they grind it in our mills. Like Ashdown is the biggest one around, and they got 2 of our mills. It's not like we're doing all their grinding. We're just doing their green part. But that's our biggest customer.
That's cool.
This is what's funded my stepdad's addiction.
When did this start? This collection?
He's been my stepdad for 35 years. I guess when I first met him, he probably had 50.
Okay. So
It's been gradual.
This is all you've known since you've known him. It's been game on.
He's a hoarder.
I was telling him we go around and buy these collections from people all the time, and it's always the same story.
Yeah.
It's a hoarding thing.
These were his kids, man.
Yeah. So this Pantera.
It's all here. The motor's over there, I believe. Transmission somewhere. This was the first car he ever showed me he really knew how to drive. He was our old race car. That's why he's got so many race cars.
Okay. He was a race car driver?
He raced all his life. This is what he loved to do.
Gotcha.
And he raced this one more than he did any of his other cars. This was his last one that he raced, though. I mean, I bet we throw fuel in this and a battery. We could haul butt down the road with it. I can't remember what he was going to put this in, but this is a brand new BMW motor. I think it was going into that one.
Yep.
Actually.
It looks like it will.
He's got a
little 4-banger.
He's got a really brand new Jaguar over there in a case. I can show you when we get back over there. But
Hey, that BMW motor is probably one of the cleanest things in the room. And I'll pay a little extra for that motor. And then y'all can watch my grease monkeys screw it all up when we go to try to reinstall it out in Walnut Springs. This is probably a 71 or a 72 is my guess.
Those are good looking cars right there. Dude, you've done some work in here. Last time I was here, you couldn't walk through here.
Yeah. I'm trying to get some of these out of the way so I can get to a lift and get some of these, you know, these ones like that black car that'll crank, you know, pretty easy.
I wish that Volkswagen was in better shape. Golly.
Shoot, man, that damn body work is 100% done on that truck.
There's a lot going on here.
Is that a 72 Camaro?
70 and a half. That was Bumblebee before he changed into the cool modern day Camaro in the Transformer movie.
This is the best looking Camaro.
Somebody painted one just like Bumblebee, and he showed in Hemmings. It sold $118,000. That movie helped that car.
Dude, I've sold so much of this shit that everybody tells me is so awesome. And when the hammer drops, 12.7, boom, sold.
Do you have a master inventory list yet?
I got 2 boxes this big full of files. I've got it condensed down to a page so I can at least know where the title situation is on the ones that are in there versus 28 cars I've got right now with no titles whatsoever. I don't even know if they're still here. I know there's several of them because we had 40 cars out back that has been out there.
Let's go look at those.
Well, I've scrapped 40 cars.
Okay.
When my stepdad passed, he's got all them cars out of his house. I just was thinking I had to get them down here to protect them. I need to get that M3 back in here. I mean, I don't know why I put it out here, but it sat here so long, and I don't know. It was running when we put it in there.
This shirt is the epitome of this story. Ran when parked.
All them Beamers up front.
V10, check it out.
Yeah, these were the cat's ass back in the day.
Yep.
I drove them in here. You know, probably about 09, and they've sat ever since. I mean, they ain't been sitting there, 20 years or nothing, but.
Well, damn near. 09.
Well, yeah, I get close.
What is that bus? Is it anything special?
Bought it from some dude in California, and they literally drove it here. And it drove right there, and we could never get the dude to fire up again without ether. So it just sat here for another, he only had that for probably the last 10 years, I guess, sitting here. You could hear banjos playing in this redneck place we went to go get that El Camino. I'm not a big...
Is that another GTO clone in the back, or do you know?
No, that's a Porsche. This was the last project that Mike number 2 was working on.
There's a lot here, man. A lot of work. I mean, look at this shit, guys. What are we doing? Has it really come to this? What am I looking at in that red car over there that's disassembled?
That's some Ferrari kit car. I got a folder on there to tell you all about it, but all I know it's just a Ferrari kit. Little MG racer and this little Fiat Aberrath racer.
Well, he ripped a lot of stuff apart. That's when it gets hard. When it's scattered, it's like, here's a puzzle.
Take 10 400-piece puzzles and dump them in the middle of the floor. And then take the covers and throw them away. And put that son of a bitch together. Good luck.
Yeah, most of these are in here somewhere. That's the thing. Yeah, there's parts all in that room in there. And the GT40 is in a bunch of pieces. The doors are over here in the hood.
When he showed me that the ass end of the GT40 was upstairs, I was just so shocked I didn't really have anything to say.
He's got the brand new transmission and the brand new motor sitting in the garage, still in the crate.
Well, part of it's up there and the other part of it's over there, and then over in that building I think we got some of it. You keep it.
Let me look at this caddy. Hang on. I just didn't realize they were all pulled apart. They were pretty good at taking them apart and sanding them. This is a fucking puzzle. What is the goal here? What is your personal goal? And you've been through probate and everything. You've got all the rights to sell everything. I got to figure out what we're doing here because I didn't realize it was parted out this hard.
Well, I know I got $3.5 million sitting in these cars.
Okay.
They're in different states of repair.
He's got $3.5 million of value, or what his old stepdaddy bought him for? And was this before we ripped him to pieces or after?
Like that Volkswagen bust.
Yeah.
Those things, when they're painted up, are $50,000. That thing's a blank canvas ready for paint. Yeah, you might have to fresh up the motor, but I mean, it's less than 10 grand away mechanically, and probably another 10 to make that thing worth 50. So I mean, that's...
And then the person that's going to take the time to do it.
Nobody wants to be working on this shit, and if they are going to build it, they want to buy it worth the money.
Car collectors, they want a blank canvas. They don't, you just give $10,000 to people that want to buy new carpet when you sell them the house. they want to go pick their own colors. They want to do their own stuff. You know, I know that about car collectors because my stepdad was the biggest one.
So like that bus, for example, what would you take for it?
Oh man, there's stuff like that I'd be willing to.
I'm not looking to buy one car. I just didn't know if the goal is for me to put one number on it all, and
Hey, you're welcome to.
if that's what you want.
And there's an inventory for a hell of a car business.
This would be a hell of a start to get into the car business. You mean like a profitable car business?
It's gonna be worth about $4 million probably time you get everything cherry if you wanted to.
But what would it
It
cost?
probably cost you, $1.5 million to make that for. So I mean.
So like, what do you think you would sell the whole shit and shebangle for? Have you ever? And I'm not even. Whatever number you say, I don't even have it in my head yet.
I wouldn't entertain nothing under $2 million.
Okay.
Nothing. I mean, it's that would because
In his math, he's got $4 million worth of cars when they're finished. He would not sell them less than 2. So we get to spend 6 years and $1.5 million to make 500 grand on his math.
I've learned fast of what these things are worth. I know what he paid for them. I know what they're going for. And a lot of those in there are, you could crank up and drive to Barrett, a couple of them in there.
He keeps talking about how you can just fix this and you can easily fix that. But for some reason, Pappy's been gone for 2 years and they ain't fixed shit.
This TBR is going to be one as soon as I fix a wiring problem. He paid $40,000 for this car. It's got 9,000 miles on a 2008. Right side drive, that's a niche one.
I've seen these before. Now I know what we're talking about. Tommy, can you jump in there and look at the miles of the dash on that one?
Some rats have got up there in the top of it and did something with a wire, and we got to figure it out because now you can't read the odometer.
Get a shot of the VIN number so we can pull a history on it and see it.
That's what we're trying. There's not one in this one.
It don't open like that. I got to figure out where it is, but you go fold this forward and that comes straight off and you take it off. There it is. And that,
We get a little Bondo and a little fiberglass. We can fix that in the afternoon.
Okay, I'll hold this if somebody wants to look.
Who makes the motor? Did you say Jag makes it?
I don't know, man. I don't know much about these darn cars.
I would bet you that is.
I got all the paperwork on it if you want to read it.
Nothing on the firewall, huh?
Not that I see here. It should be more accessible. I mean, this car isn't that old. Look in the door jambs, or maybe in the glove box. Like an old vet. Got to be a plate on it somewhere if it's in America.
Well, I mean, if you want the VIN, I can give it to you.
Okay.
Off the title, wherever they figured out where it is.
Where is the VIN number located on a 2004 TVR? T350 Tamora Sagargas era, the VIN is usually found in 2 places. Bulkhead firewall, visible VIN plate through the windshield on the driver's side dashboard area. I feel like we're the ghost hunters. The barn find hunters? That's what this feels like.
We might have to spend $1,000 getting it fixed.
And what would you sell that one for?
But,
I'm just
honestly,
price feeling
that
segments.
TBR and that Turner, I was going to send to Vegas. They're going to, get a commission for it. And if I got 50 out of both of those cars, I'd been tickled pink.
I know there's a lot of cars in here that are valuable. I'm not an idiot, but I'm so disgusted with his pricing. His understanding of good condition versus shit condition and the pricing differential is so crazy that it's making me crazy.
Like those BMWs in the up here, those M6s. Have you thought about those?
And I know what them things are running for brand new. I mean, you had them fixed up. I mean,
But they're not fixed up.
I mean, literally, you put some tires on that thing, fresh gas and a battery, you're going to drive that thing right back out of here. I mean, it's been sitting,
20 years, 18, 17 years.
But it's been sitting in, out of the sun. This has been sitting in a vault.
Right.
And old cars don't get worth less.
Right.
They get worth more, especially when you got one that's only probably got 23,000 miles on it.
Would you take 20,000 for those 2 M6s? What I've learned on these deals is we ought to do something. Do a small transaction.
It'd take a move in the world to get them 2 out of here right now with all the crap in the way, but we could do it.
And then do a test run, because it's just going to take a lot of work to appraise all this stuff to take through. And these carts that are disassembled.
Man, ClassicCars.com's got it all done for you.
Yeah, but
it'll give you the lowest, give you the highest, give you the average.
But when
Hemmings magazine is another great one. Just go buy Hemmings.
I hear you. I buy and sell a lot of this
stuff. It's not hard
stuff.
to get them appraised, especially with this model.
I mean appraised like on the real money. not the finished money, not the. It's just a different world.
You gotta have a mechanic. I'm getting 4 of them lined up. He's one of them. What I'm gonna do right now is get these ones that are running, ready to run, and very easy to run. You know, and polish them dudes up, clean them up, fix the interior parts that might need fixed, and I'm going for retail.
I'm going full retail, baby. Full retail. Why don't you just punch me in the face and tell me to get the hell out of here? That would have hurt less.
I'm not going to be moving off a whole lot on the, like those out there that are ready for Barrett. I mean,
Have you been to Barrett?
I watched it. No,
You need to go and look at the condition of those
I ain't
cars.
got the money to go up there, man.
He answered, I can't afford to go to those places. Now, that's not an honest answer. And the reason I asked that question is because he's watching these TV cars. And I wondered if he'd ever gone to one of these places like RM and seen the quality and condition of these TV cars. And if he could honestly go back to his cars and look at these cars that are ready for Barrett and go look at the ones that are actually ready for Barrett and what it costs to get them ready for Barrett.
You need to look at the condition of those cars and really figure out what it takes to get these cars to that condition.
Well, I get it.
But the last thing I want to do is offend anybody, but I do this like you do with crushing rock. I got a $500 Trans Am. It's a 79, right? And I'm going to rebuild that sumbitch all the way. Bought it out of a barn in Mississippi. $500, doesn't get cheaper than that. And I got $130,000 that month. And it's worth probably $70. But I went through the process. It took 3 years. I fired 3 shop hands over it. Getting so frustrated. It just sounds so easy talking about it, and the reality's difficult. You'd be better off selling those cars that are apart like they are auction, absolute auction. Just let the pickers have them. If I bought the whole thing, I would have to have an auction out of here and not move any of that shit. And that's what I'm doing right now. I've got an auction on Saturday where husband has 70 or 80 Mopars in a field. They're getting divorced. She didn't know about them. And then so she has to sell them all. I bought them all, and they're so bad that I don't want to move them. So I'm just selling them absolute. Right. The good cars, I need to study up on them some more, but I can damn sure buy them. When I say junk, there's some good cars in there that are in junk status because they're not finished. It costs so much to fix it, it's not worth it. So the best bet is to let somebody else go in there, and hopefully 2 guys will lock horns.
Well, it's worth it for me because I didn't buy it.
I hear
he's already 10 grand in a lot of these cars. I know what he bought it for.
Right.
But I don't have that price. If it's going to take me 5 grand to get it to where it's running, somebody can drive this dude, and then it'd be worth 25. I'll do that in a heartbeat. There's tiers that I'm thinking about. Those 2 BMWs are not really entering. They're going to be way down the tier for me to be worrying about.
Right.
If you're interested, I can definitely. We can work.
I would do so 10 a piece and that other one that's got the motor next to it, I'd do 20 on that one. So I'd do 40 on those 3.
With that brand new motor sitting beside it that goes in it?
Yeah, but I got to get it put in. And I got to run into the electrical problems and all the bullshit.
Still, the motor shouldn't be free to put in.
Those cars are better when they're original.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean like without the better motor. If it will run, I would do that with the original motor because the car's worth more in value with the original motor than the nice motor that he bought. Absolutely, for the collectability part. But I'm still going to spend $10,000 on that sumbitch getting it slick.
Then you're going to sell it for 50 or 60. Come on now, you know what that car's worth.
40, 45.
Yeah. Well,
I would make offers on a bunch of these cars if they weren't disassembled.
So how can you take a car? Because I got a piece of paper that says I can sign my name in his place.
Power of attorney, airship papers.
I got that.
You could give us a power of attorney off of that paper. And
just
then
off the ones we sell, you want? I can give you a power of attorney, and you can do what you just sign what you wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, do you want to sell them all? Do you want me to send an auction company up here that is doing this other one for me and sell all this shit? I mean, do you want the motherfucker clean?
Well,
because that's what they would do.
I don't want to pay the price of just getting it clean.
Okay.
This is too much of a business here that's got some great inventory. That even if you only sold half of what's there and dumped the rest, you're probably going to make as much on that first half than you would do at selling it all at an auction. That's what I'm worried about.
If you believe anything I'm telling you today, believe the fact that these good cars that are not finished, are not worth finishing.
Let us say it this.
The cost of it.
Before we'd put it in the auction, I'd like to get them in better shape where they'd bring more money.
But what it costs to do that and the time it takes to do that on a lot of those, it's not worth your time.
I'm starting
it's
a zero slate.
But your time's worth something.
He's
and the brain damage and the parts and the guys and the crackheads and the painters.
I'd be willing to throw it in an auction, but
it's something to think about. It's nothing we got to do right now.
Running cars are worth way more than one it's not.
You got cars that are together that aren't running, and then you got cars that are slung out, and those cars are that's a whole different. That's back to the different categories. Cars that aren't running, we can get them running. Those M6s, I might run into $5,000 worth of problems getting them slick. One of them's nicer than the other, unless they're put up wrong. Well, I mean, that M3, you said the transmission's out of it. That's how, when I hear it won't go in reverse, I'm hearing transmission's out of it. I mean, that's how you got to judge it. How many miles are on that thing? A couple 100,000?
I think it's under 2. It's knocking on 200. If I remember right, it's like 193 or something like that when I parked it here anyway.
So the M3 with pushing 200, in the tranny probably out, maybe the clutch. 20, 20, 10. So I'll give 50 grand for 4 cars. And we'll have a deal, and then we'll start working on the rest of it.
So the 288s and that little red one with the motor beside it and the white one?
Yep.
Okay.
Deal?
Well, let me...
It's 50 grand.
Yeah, let me...
Oh, I came all the way up there.
Well, I got you. We can still say I do on the phone, bro.
Oh, I hear you.
You ain't got the cash on you right now. I can't get it out.
Once you get into these guys are great, but they're 2 men.
No offense. The problem that you already know is you can't find anybody to do this.
Sure.
I've gone through 4 body shop guys because they can't stick with it. I can't find anybody to paint the stuff I've got.
Would you pay anybody $150 an hour? Hell no, right? But by the time you get
I'm not painting one car. I'm getting them mechanically sound.
I hear you.
But the point I'm trying to make is, like the wiring stuff and conversions we do, there's 2 people in Arkansas that do it?
Yeah.
People just don't do that stuff anymore. It's just hard to get somebody to do it.
When you finally find the people that can do it, they charge you so much. You're just like, fuck it, I just burn it. that's I've been there. And that's why I've turned into such a cynic.
Well, I'll definitely get with you on those cars.
I don't want to leave doing making a deal.
Old man told me once, don't ever make an important decision until you sleep on it.
Okay. I thought we'd agreed on price on those other 3. And I just threw that other one in last. I thought the 10,000 would tickle you.
Like getting those 2 cars out of there, I mean, it's going to take me probably 3 or 4 days to move all these cars out of the way to get to them.
Is the coast clear, or you got to move a ton of shit?
You see what I got to move?
You got to move
about 10
so you got to go down that alleyway and then take a left.
All the way here where that Cadillac is. Everything from that Cadillac forward's got to go out.
Those cars will make it out that. I do. I mean, for sure. Put a
I don't even know if we've ever opened that door, man, since we've had it. Our deal is on the four Beamers.
Yep. Right. We'll just start there.
John had made a commitment to buy 4 BMWs and possibly an engine. Basically, it was handed off to me. I renegotiated to get the engine into the 4-car deal. Then we went on to the second tranche. At first, what I did with Jeremy, I picked out 23 of the cars that I thought could work, and we worked it down to a group of 8, which we ended up on.
The 8 cars we bought, 69 Alpha Spider. These are 4 cylinders, not 3 cylinders, right?
Yes.
53 Jag XK120 fixed head coupe, 58 TVR Vixen coupe, big project car. I'm going to sell that one like it's a project. This TVR is a hunk of shit. I think we should put this one on Bring a Trailer as a beater.
Get it pictured up and put it on.
Yeah, get it running. 66 Healy 3000. This is one worthy of cleaning the engine compartment and getting it nice.
Yeah, okay.
A 1980 Manta Mirage mid-engine 350 that we do have running, and it's in great shape.
We replaced the fuel lines, the fuel filter, cleaned out the tanks, put new gas in it. Starts right up. It's good to go.
67 Turner full resto convertible with 830. And this is one that's been restored pretty well.
It's sheet metal did good. It looks like a race car.
We need to clean like little shit like
Fix
this.
the trim up.
It's just little itty bitty fluffy. Yeah. 72 Alpha GTV Coupe, 57 Eldorado, 150 grand. Comment below on those 8 cars what you think we allocated the 150 grand to per car. So you break out the numbers. Oh yeah, and don't forget the 4 BMWs, the 3.0 CS, the hot rod motor, the 92 M3 with no reverse and 200,000 miles, the 287 or 88 M6s that both need a lot of love. They're actually being worked on quite a bit. Start with a massive clean, and then figure out what we've got. It's gonna be a little bullshit, and there might be something else, but it'll be fine. I thought I stole them. I didn't steal them. I just bought them right. So now I need an M5. 1987, 88, 89 M5.
Red.
Yeah, red. Probably, he's probably right. So that's a total of what, 12? Oh, and there's more. Stay tuned, subscribe, keep up. You're gonna miss out. Like Mike works for Give Me the VIN, and he's a buyer, and we do split deals. And if you're good at stuff like that and you wanna do fines, go to gmtvgarage.com and click email John, send me your stuff, and I'll split deals with you if you know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing, but I'm not a detail man on a lot of these models, as you can see, and I don't claim to be. I don't have to be, because I just sell that bitch. Stay tuned to this channel, and you better subscribe or you're gonna miss announcements. I'm warning you. If you or someone else you know has a collection you want to sell, go to givemethevin.com. We love to buy them. Highline cars, classic collector cars, regular cars like these. We do it all. Givemethevin.com is America's best car buyer. And if we don't beat a written Carvana or CarMax deal, we will send you a check for $100 for giving us the opportunity of last look.